by Calhoun County Probate Judge Alice Martin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Chief Partridge. I am honored to be with you all today for this somber occasion where we honor the service and the lives of three who died in the line of duty. Sergeant Latasha Lamar Carter, Officer Sean Paul Tudor, and Officer Benjamin T. McDonald. Alabamians so often answer the call to serve and protect our communities, our state, and our nation. On a day like today, we are reminded of what we all know but rarely say. The truth that every day, the men and women in law enforcement put their lives on the line for Alabamians. We honor the lives and legacies of those who have given the ultimate sacrifice to the state, and we gather today in solemn accord to acknowledge that freedom in a free society is not free. Like all days, but especially today, we are reminded of the high price some are called on to pay for their fellow man. As Alabamians and as Americans, it's important for us not to only recognize the folks who give the ultimate service, but also to remember those who give sacrifice every day. Each day, the peace officers of this state show great resilience and courage by ensuring not only the protection of the public, but also the protection of their fellow law enforcement officers. And so today, collectively, we honor all those law enforcement officers who have died in the line of duty, and especially today, we honor and remember Sergeant Latasha Carter, Officer Sean Paul Tudor, Police Officer Benjamin T. McDonald. Their service is a reminder that the liberties offered in a free society come at great cost and must be vigilantly protected. For that sacrifice, all of us here and all Alabamians across the state are indebted to these brave men and women. We also know that the sacrifice does not begin nor end with just the one in the uniform. We also recognize that the loved ones and family members also lay much on the line each day. So today, I say to the families of our police officers, their service will live on forever and always be in our hearts. They went far beyond the call of duty and will remain as the highest standard and model of service for all law enforcement officers. Alabama owes you a great debt. In a time when law enforcement is demeaned across the world, let us here in Alabama proudly acknowledge and proudly show our appreciation to our law enforcement officers. Thank you all so much for being here today, and may God continue to bless each of you and the great state of Alabama.
Thank you, Joe Ivey. Thank you so much.